it's William with the Riverstone Life, and you know what? We're just going to keep continuing this adventure, you know? I made it to Wyoming. I just purchased my permit. I want to talk a little bit about this because there's so many new drivers that keep reaching out to me now that are getting into this RV transport and they want to go west. So I'm going to bring this stuff to their attention. You got to be confident. You got to have confidence if you're going to do this stuff. And the reason I'm going to tell you this stuff is because you've got to pay attention to all the weather apps. And you got to pay attention to your own little voice in your head. I've been told that not everybody has a little voice in their head. Well, some people call it something different. But that little voice in your head that says, do it, and you don't listen to it, or don't do it and you don't listen to it, that's the person you need to be listening to. Not William, not the weather apps, but you look at all that stuff. You take all that stuff into play, and then you decide what you're going to do. And then it doesn't always work out. So you have to have a game plan. You know, if it doesn't work out, that's why I have this bed back here and all this stuff. You know, I climb back there and I watch some movies, and you know what? It's life. You just move on. Don't let it absorb you and suck the life out of you and get you down. And if it happens to you, don't let it, you know, oh, I'm not going to do that again, because I've only had it twice in 13 months. And the last time wasn't even that bad. So I want to throw that out there. And for the lady, I think it was a lady that left a comment saying that I come off kind of defensive. Yeah, if you're going to, you know, talk about me or Robin, I'm going to defend that. Okay, so I throw that out there. And then she said, you come off kind of arrogant. No, it's not arrogant, it's confidence. Okay, but also I make mistakes and I'm human. The difference is when I make a mistake, I'm confident that I can overcome it. Okay, so if that's ever, you know, if I come off on you, to you people like that, or any new people out there coming across the channel, that's not what it is. I remember being young and I was actually in a bar with friends hanging out. I was married, just having a good time, and the woman across from me, she said the same thing. She goes, you come off a little cocky, a little arrogant. I said, no, it's confidence. And she didn't like me. Within a year later of getting to know me and hanging out with her friends and stuff like that, because I'd go back there all the time, she said, I was wrong about you. I said, so, you know, maybe I do come off a little arrogant or cocky, but that's not what it is. It's confidence. I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I'm not capable of. So I like to throw that stuff out there. And the reason I bring this stuff up is because you can get yourself a little, you know, little cocky sometimes. You know, Robin brings that to my attention. She's like, hey, a lot of times you're not looking at the road and you're looking at your phone. I don't want you doing that no more. So we're getting better at that. I know what I'm capable of, but I can't control everything out there and around me. And she brings that to my attention. You guys have brought that to my attention. So I try to do a little better at that. I'm always trying to be a better person than I was yesterday. Okay. And also the reason I bring this up is you guys want to go out west. I know somebody that got, you know, basically it was an accident. He was going through Wyoming this year. The wind grabbed his trailer and blew it and ripped it, you know, messed up his truck, all that stuff. He had good insurance and everything to take care of all that, but the company he was working for was not Wave. They de-leased him. Now I can't tell you that Wave wouldn't do the same thing, because at the bottom line, you know, Wave's got to worry about if they're worried about you and your skills or whatever, they're going to get rid of you because they can't take that chance on the insurance. He was not working for Wave. They de-leased him. I think he's in the process of going to work for another company. It wasn't his fault. If the police even wrote on the report, it was an act of God. So when I tell you that this lifestyle can be a gamble, sometimes it's a gamble. If you're not sure about that weather, shut this damn thing down. Live to fight another day, okay? If you're not comfortable in your skills and your confidence with reading these apps and these wind things, any of this stuff yet, don't come out west. But by saying that, I was in the worst weather I've been in Indiana. I mean, the wind out here has got consistent wind, and you have that burst that you got to pay attention for, and that's when they shut down the roads. But that stuff there I thought was going to blow me over when I was picking this unit up. So I want to throw that out there, okay? And that's the end of that part of the video. Now we're going to talk about the fun, the positive, the stuff that I really like to talk about. I don't like to bring up that stuff, but I need to sometimes. A year ago, I don't know if it was quite a year ago, but last summer, let's say last summer, we were pulling out of the lot after we picked up our unit, and a couple waved us down. Daniel is his name, and his wife. I'm sorry, I forgot his wife's name because William's bad with names. But I met Daniel in another yard one day. He said he followed our channel and all that stuff and watches. Wanted to know if Robin was with us. His wife wanted to meet Robin. Okay, and we met. We talked. They live in Alabama. You know, it was a great connection. I was upset because I didn't get his number that day. I told Robin, I said, why? We were so busy just, you know, in the moment that I didn't get his phone number. I said, I'd like to have his phone number to talk to him. Well, you know, fast forward all these months now, and just as you see, I'm watching the road. This one's for you, Robin. I'm not looking at my phone, but here's the picture that we took that day. See, my eyes never left the road. So, but anyways, I get my referral list that comes in from Wave the other day, and Daniel's name is on there, but I couldn't remember his last name. I wasn't 100% sure. So I reach out to everybody that uses my name. I reach out to you. And he comes back and he sends me that picture, and I'm like, oh man, I've been looking for you ever since that day, and I didn't run into him in the lots or anything like that. And the reason I bring this story up is because back then he was working for Horizon. Okay, I didn't even ask him. I didn't care. I didn't, you know, I was still pushing Wave because that's what I was doing, because that's the company I work for and that's the knowledge that I had. But I didn't even care about that. And we bullshitted and stuff. And I said, you're not working for Horizon? He goes, no, they couldn't keep me busy this winter. You know where I'm going with this. This is what I was telling everybody, that I was busy all winter is the reason I promote Wave. He's working for Horizon. Yes, that's their sister company. I don't know how that stuff all works. I know when we have too many loads, they give them to Horizon drivers. Well, Wave's trying to get enough drivers so they don't have to do that anymore, so they can make that money. At least they didn't say that to me, but that's common sense. That's how I look at things. Anyways, he's like, yeah, they couldn't keep me busy. And I said, so, he goes, I just de-leased from Indiana Transport. I go, you left Horizon and went to Indiana Transport? He goes, yeah. And I go, well, why are you not working for Indiana Transport? He goes, they don't pay good enough. He goes, at least with Horizon, I was making more money, but then they didn't have the work to keep me busy. Then I could go work for Horizon or for Indiana Transport. They could keep me busy, but you're talking 10, 20, 30 cents a difference on per load. I don't know how many thousands of dollars that adds up at the end of the year, but this is what I've been preaching from day one. The reason I work for Wave is because they had the loads that kept me busy. They pay more. Yes, they're a little more, you know, on your logs. They have more rules than these other companies do. But they have problems. Wave has problems. I hear about it all the time. Sometimes you can't get through on the phone calls. Wave is expanding everything. It's going to be a learning curve for them. It's going to be a learning curve for us. You guys, once you get past that 3 states and then you go into the next month, you'll be able to pull into Indiana, dispatch your own load. You won't be fighting with that. I'm sure they do that rule for the guys that have been out here doing this for years and years and years, not wanting to piss them off. You're starting at the bottom, you got to work your way up. I did it. You know, this is what you got to deal with. But you could go to work for Indiana and make $20,000, $30,000 a year less. You could go work for Horizon and not have a load this winter. Is that going to happen all the time? Can I guarantee you that Wave's going to have these loads all the time? I can't. But I can guarantee you right now, the loads are there, the money's there, and, you know, work it now. But have yourself a game plan in case things slow down next year. Find other things that you can do. Be smart, you know, multitask, do all that stuff. This is what I'm throwing out in this video. You know, I promote Wave. I was promoting Wave before I even knew about the half-cent program. I was promoting Wave before they started this referral program. I'm going to keep promoting Wave because I want you to get with the better company if you're going to do this. Plus, don't get me wrong, I like that little extra money. It makes it so I can make videos every day. It makes it so I can buy all the stuff to keep this truck going the way I want to go. It makes it so I can show you the stuff before you waste your money. That money is used very wisely, okay? And I'm going to keep doing that. So if you go down in the link below, Robin will have it down there for you. You can click on it. It'll take you right to Wave. My name's William Sikora. Yes, I do get a kickback, okay? I'm here to help you. Most of the guys that are in our programs are here to help you. I'm also going to address that real quick. We have 2 programs. We have the program that's transporters, helping transporters across North America. We have that for all of the guys out there, okay? And that is because We want everybody out there helping each other, telling what we're doing, companies to work for, companies not to work for, the pros, the cons. That's what that one's about. Then Robin started the new one, and it's just Williams Referrals, and it's off my personal email, or no, my personal Facebook. Let me get that right. Sorry, I have a lot in this head that I have to get on this camera sometimes. No script, no nothing, just me going off what's on my head. So you guys can see what I go through sometimes. That she just started. The reason I started that is because I don't want new guys coming into this. I want you to join both of them. But when you're just worried about what's going on with Wave, and I want you to be in that one, it's just for Wave drivers in my referrals. They are a priority. I jump on them first. I have to do this because if you notice right now, I haven't been on that new group because I'm so busy. So when I do have that limited time, I need to get in there, help the people as much as I can. You all have my phone number if you've done the referral. I'm a phone call away. I'm driving all the time. So if you call me, it's the best way for me to talk to you and be the safest on the road, because William is always trying to be better at all of that. These are the things I need to get out there, because a lot of people come across one video and they look at your one video and they determine who you are on one video. I also need to do all this stuff because this channel is getting bigger and it's getting out to more people, and I guarantee you, if I make a mistake, because a mistake can happen to me, the wind can blow me off the road, somebody can run me off the road, that person that ran me off the road is going to try to find fault on me. They're going to go through all my videos and try to make me look like the bad guy. I know this stuff. I have people that reach out to me in emails that help me out with this lifestyle, with this job all the time. I'm going to bring that up real quick. Eric's in law enforcement. Eric's getting ready to retire. Eric emails us all the time, tells us what we should do, what we can't do. He looks out for us, he looks out for the channel, and I appreciate Eric, okay? I'm getting better and not doing things that I would have done in the past because of Eric. He's going to actually come to Wave and be an RV transporter as soon as he retires. So thank you, Eric. I want to throw that out there. We will get your last email answered. I am working. I'm trying to get through this weather at a certain time because I know my window gap. I'm trying to get this delivered, and then I'm tired and I go to bed. So a lot of the guys reach out to me at 8, 9 o'clock, not getting a hold of me. Just send me a text. I will answer it. It's another thing I wanted to bring to people's attention. I think I got that handled. Trying to stay on top of this stuff, trying to give you all the information I can. I'm putting a video out a day, so some of you people are like, oh my God. But there's a lot of information and a lot that I can show you. And when I'm out here, I might as well throw it on the camera. It gets out on YouTube. It makes our channel bigger. Another thing that makes our channel bigger is members. Farhad, let me get that right. Farhad just became a member. I think it's $3.99 a month he pays to be a member of this channel. You can do that. It supports the channel. You get a shout out. As we get bigger, you're going to get more things. But if you want to be a member of this channel, you can go down there, pay $3.99 a month, be a member if you want to. Do you need to? No, you don't need to. I mean, we're building this channel, we're building a community, and I'm building relationships. So those relationships that I can build on the road are perfect for that. A lot of these people are not in our area yet. They're going to get in our area. They're changing things in their life. They want to support the channel, and they're not here for me, to support it by signing up for Wave, and all this extra money helps. And it also makes it so that I don't have to keep, doing so many reviews on stuff that I don't want to do, because I used to do a lot of reviews. I've cut them down to stuff that has something to do with the line of work that we're doing. And we're trying to follow through on those reviews now, months down the road, year down the road. And we appreciate everybody that clicks on those links and buys those products, because we get a little commission on those. They help. And that's what this is all about. And today we're just trying to get through Wyoming. I think I talked about everything I wanted to. I'm sure I missed something. I'll get it in the next video. As you can see, if you can see, I don't know, I'm sure you can see the light in this vehicle right now. I drove through fog for the first hour this morning. I knew it was going to be foggy, but the weather was nice enough. The temperatures were up. I knew it wouldn't be slick roads. I knew if I didn't get over through Laramie by 10 or 11 o'clock today, they could shut the roads down. The winds are coming through. The way I've got this worked out, I'm going to stop in Wyoming, or Laramie, Wyoming. I'm going to stop at the Pilot, get my tanks all filled up, and boom, I'm going to get through here before the weather hits. that's my goal. Farther down through this video, you'll find out if it worked out, because Mother Nature can change her mind anytime, and I don't know what's going to happen, but you got to have a game plan if you're coming out here. So many of you guys keep reaching out going, hey, I want to go west. Go west. I already have my reload. My reload's going to California. I've already got my reload set up. So I've drove out here, paid $3,020. Gonna grab a reload that pays another $1,000. You know, I'm gonna try to come back, grab another reload, and maybe get me back towards Colorado. Would be awesome. Is it gonna happen? Maybe, maybe not. But you know what? My shoes are tapping. What's that from? Oh, it's from a movie. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. See, whatever happens, my shoes are tapping, I'm happy. So I hope you guys get, I hope you're getting who me and Robin are in these videos and what we're trying to do. You know, that's what I'm hoping. I have so many new people that I talk to on a regular basis that reach out to me, that build me up, make me feel good. You know, don't worry about the negativity. Most of these channels, they get big enough, they leave all those comments out there. And that's probably what we're gonna have to start doing. Me and Rob were talking about this yesterday. She said, we don't have time to keep up with all this stuff. So maybe we just need to leave those comments out there. Let the people that actually care about us and care about our channel, let them go after those people and just let that do its thing, and we'll just walk away from it. But I just like to address some of that stuff. Also, I need something to talk about, you know. You guys that have been watching this channel for a while, you pretty much know. If you've been watching the videos, you pretty much know everything about me and Robin. There's nothing that we hold back on. So sometimes I got to find something to talk about. And if nothing's bad's happening to us, I'm happy about that, even though the bad gets the best views. We're hoping to change that with this channel, that people they want to look at the good and feed off the good. And that's what we're hoping for. So. But right now, I'm getting through Wyoming. I am 27 miles away from Laramie, and everything on the maps and everything still look good in Laramie. Doesn't look like there's going to be any wind till 11. So if that happens, I should be on the other side of all this stuff. So this video will get put out here in a few days. So most of our videos are only a couple days behind what I'm actually doing, and that's something different. Most channels don't do that. Most channels are months behind sometimes. This is where we're at. Let's see what else gets put in this video. Heck, this might be the end, guys. So if at the end of it, it says continued, it's because it was so long that I'm trying to make them a little shorter and just make a video every day a little shorter and just kind of continue them right along. So in fact, I can see it right now. It's 17 minutes long. We're done with this video. So always